pop music. Can you decide in your pairs who's going to go first, who's going to go second? And whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, and the question concerns acts that got no higher than number 3 in the UK singles chart. Richard.
Yeah, we're going to show you 7 song titles on each board. They all got to number 3 in the charts, and that's the highest that their act ever got in the UK charts. But who had these number 3 hits in the years shown, please?
Thank you very much indeed. A board of number 3s. Here they are. We have got You're So Vain, 1973. The Great Beyond, 2000. That Don't Impress Me Much, 1999. It Might As Well Rain Until September, 1962. Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay, 1968. Love in the First Degree, 1987. And Dear Prudence, 1983. I'll read those again for you. You're So Vain, The Great Beyond. That Don't Impress Me Much. It Might As Well Rain Until September. Sittin' on the Dock of the Bay. Love in the First Degree. And Dear Prudence. Anne, welcome back.
Thank you.
Good to have you with us again. It was a very short-lived appearance last time. We had to say goodbye in round 1.
I know, well...
We'll have no more of that. Carry on.
Really let me down.
Remind us all about yourself, man.
So I'm a civil servant from Kent. My big hobby is music. So I shouldn't say that really now with this category. This is not my era at all. But no, so I love music and I also like football.
Very good. I mean, I hope there's one there that doesn't turn your blood cold.
There's quite a few that I know, but it's just
good.
Which is the lowest scoring one. So I think I'm going to go for the top one, Carly Simon.
Carly Simon, for You're So Vain. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Carly Simon. Carly Simon is right. Down now goes to 51. Not bad. Solid start.
Yeah, very nice start, Carly Simon. Mick Jagger sings backing vocals on that song. You can hear him very clearly towards the end of it.
I did not know that.
Yeah, take a listen.
His voice probably doesn't really blend that well, I wouldn't have thought.
No, it's only towards the end you can really hear him.
Thank you very much indeed. Pam, welcome to Pointers.
Hello.
Lovely. I love the sound of your village in South Wales.
Thank you.
Tell us all about yourself, Pam.
I work in a veterinary practice, doing the admin for them, and I'm sort of semi-retired, so I spend the rest of the time walking the dogs, enjoying myself.
That's
really.
nice. Do your dogs ever come into the veterinary practice? Do they come and... It's a bit of a busman's day out for them, I suppose.
It is. No, they don't usually come into my practice. No,
actually, dogs never like the smell of a vet's clinic, do they?
They hate the vets.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
I know. OK, so, Pam, what would you like to go for on our board here?
Well, I don't know very many of them, unfortunately, but I think I'm going to go for the third one down. That didn't impress me much. Shania Twain.
Shania Twain, says Pam. Let's see if that's right. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Shania Twain. Well, 51's our only score so far. 62 of them said Shania Twain, but that don't impress me much.
Yeah, well done. Man, I Feel Like a Woman, which is from the same album, Come On Over, also got to number 3. But that album is the 15th best-selling album of all time in the UK.
Because it just stayed and stayed and stayed and stayed.
Yeah, absolutely. But, yeah, no number 1 or number 2 for Shania Twain. That's a funny thing to say, isn't it? No number 1 or number 2.
No, none of that.
It's like one of those car journeys with the kids, isn't it?
Yeah. Thank you very much indeed. Now, Anna, welcome.
Hi.
Good to have you here. Tell us all about yourself, Anna.
Well, I try and do as little as possible now. I've engineered my life.
Oh, so do I.
Yeah, it's good. I was a probation officer until about 4 years ago and left to kind of move around the world a little bit, and now I'm coming back to it.
Did you enjoy your 2 years out of off-grid, we might say?
Yeah, I loved it. It was absolutely fantastic.
Where was the best place you went to?
Well, to be honest, it was Yorkshire. It was Hebden Bridge.
You see, sometimes...
Just wonderful people, and obviously apart from my hometown of Brighton.
It is lovely.
Which is
it
always
is lovely
special.
up there, certainly. Now, Anna.
Yes.
Our board.
I am going to go for Love in the First Degree, which is, I hope, my old nickname, Bananarama.
Just before we answer that, why was your nickname Bananarama?
My dad was really angry when Bananarama came out because he'd called me that from day one. And when he still called me Bananarama, people used to think, oh, like the pop group. No, I came up with it first. Yeah. And after all that, I hope it's correct.
Well, let's find out. Bananarama for Love in the First Degree, is it right? It is right. 62's our high score, 51's our low, and you passed them both. Look at that,
Well played, Anna. Yeah, they had 3 number 3 hits, Bananarama, that one, and Robert De Niro's Waiting, and Help as well.
They never went above number 3?
They never had a number 1, they never had a number 2.
Extraordinary.
Which means it's a very, very bad nickname for a baby. It's virtually all they have.
Yeah. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Alistair.
Hi.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Tell us all about yourself again, Alistair.
I'm a bridge engineer from Wakefield in Yorkshire.
This, as we discovered, is very exciting because in your portfolio of bridges, you've got ancient bridges and modern bridges.
Really quite modern bridges, yes.
Do you have a favourite bridge?
It's the scheduled ancient monument that we've got, about 14th century.
Yeah.
With a chapel on it.
Chapel in the middle. Yeah. Was that for people who just got into the middle of the bridge and thought, whoa, this is just too scary? Oh, there's a chapel.
Well, quite often these bridges were built on the edges of towns, and then when the walls closed at night, people would take shelter or refuge in the chapel outside the town.
Yeah, that's right. It's a very dangerous place outside town walls.
It still is.
Yeah, it absolutely still is. Absolutely right. OK, now, Alistair, you're the last person to have this board. Why don't you fill in all those blanks for us?
Because I don't know them. The top one, I have absolutely no idea. The Great Beyond, not a clue. The bottom one, Dear Prudence, be somebody like The Cure. So I'm left with Sitting on the Dock of the Bay, which I'm pretty sure is going to be Otis Redding.
Shall we put it to the test?
Yeah.
OK, Otis Redding. How many of our 100 people said it? It is indeed Otis Redding. And it's not our highest score. Look at that, 42. Not bad at all.
Well played, Alistair. Otis Redding, of course. He also wrote R.E.S.P.E.C.T., the Aretha Franklin song. Otis
Well,
Redding.
how do you like that? I didn't know that.
That's
I love,
talent, didn't
love
he?
it when you discover that.
Yeah, yeah.
People like Jimmy Webb and
Yeah, right, these
Neil
extraordinary
Diamond
songs.
wrote all kinds of songs. Right?
Talking of which, actually,
Yeah.
one of the greatest songwriters of all time also sang It Might As Well Rain Until September. Do you know that one? She also wrote You Make Me Feel Like a Natural Woman for Aretha Franklin. And it's Carole King, yeah. And she would have scored you 11 points. Dear Prudence, you're quite right. It is someone like The Cure.
Susie and the Banshees.
Susie and the Banshees, yeah. Cover of the Beatles track. That would have scored you 15. Robert Smith from The Cure actually plays drums on that track, Dear Prudence. And The Great Beyond, very much not their most famous song.
R.E.M.
R.E.M. And that would have scored you 8 points. Best answer on the board. Well done if you said R.E.M.
Thanks, Rich. Well, we're about to come down the line again. All I can tell you, though, is, Anna, you are our low scorers, and Pam and Dave, you're our high scorers. So, Dave, good luck with that.